There are a lot of bad guns in the Call of Duty Zombies mode, but out of the hundreds ever made, none of them are quite as notoriously bad as the War Machine from Black Ops 2. So because my suffering seems to make you little cretins happy, can you reach round 50 with only the War Machine? For those of you who haven't played Black Ops 2 and only know about the Cold War version of this gun, let me explain why this challenge physically made me sick. And if I could explain it in real life terms, I have about as much of a chance of reaching round 50 as I do of becoming the president of Cambodia after transforming into a 6'6" African American man who is a supermodel and a space cowboy on the side. Needless to say, we have a bit of an uphill challenge on this one, and you know what? We aren't giving up until it gets really difficult because that's what we do around here. Right away, Black Ops 2 reminded me that being a dirty cheater gets you nowhere in life unless that cheating makes you filthy rich, like a lot of the FaZe Clan members who are just pumping a bunch of random, cryptocurrencies that are actually scams. Remember, kids, don't listen to what stupid influencers say on the internet because we're all barely high school educated weirdos who have a god complex and zero moral compass whatsoever. And my personal advice is you should be going outside and playing with sharp knives because they're really fun and safe. Legally, I have to say that I'm kidding. On a personal level, I'm not. I should probably start talking about the video game now. So yeah, I can mod in the War Machine, and because low rounds are the easiest ones in the game, I just decided to play while trying to get the War Machine as quickly as I could. For some reason, I forgot what items Leroy took to smash down the mystery box into place, and I had to go back and grab the other one. But while I was doing that, it sort of dawned on me that we're using Leroy's crippling alcoholism to get what we want so he can get what he wants. It's like hanging a bone in front of a dog. He really just can't help himself. And before I say more stupid stuff that's probably going to get me canceled, let's move on. Round 9 is where I got the stupid War Machine from the mystery box, finally, and you can see right away just how good it is with its whole entire 4 magazines of ammo and taking 3 shots to kill a single zombie. Luckily, after my many thousands of hours of Black Ops 2, I have experience here and I am a master of the War Machine physics. With that said, I told Leroy to hold the grenade in his pocket for a few seconds, and I set about trying desperately not to die after wasting all this time just getting the damn challenge item. I say that because this challenge has a much longer story than just this game here. Originally this video was going to be an Olympia around 100, and then I realized, wait, that's stupid and impossible, and it would need to be done with ammo mods on Black Ops 3. Then all of the custom maps I played didn't include it, or just the maps had high round scripts and it just really wasn't going well. After that, it morphed into a ballista only around 50, which I would genuinely try again if you guys do want to see it. Then there were a few more changes here and there on top of that, so yeah, basically it's all just been a bunch of suffering and it took me about a day, so I had no patience for this War Machine. Back to the game, however, I finally bought Juggernog on round 11. So remember how I told you I'm an expert with the physics of this thing? Well, I lied, and I'm about as much of an expert on that as I am on sex. My philosophy is no hand-holding until marriage, or else my pee-pee will start bleeding and it will make Jesus sad. Time to tackle the ghost house, and even though yet another woman in my life stole my money, I was just happy to make it out alive. After getting back up to 5,000 points, I finally pack-punched my War Machine, and it's not very good. With it taking multiple shots to kill a single zombie on round 14, I was not in for a fun time the rest of this game. This round was like a group of kids playing tag at recess, and I was the fat kid with asthma. And that actually brought back a lot of memories. Like, this isn't even a joke, that actually brings back a lot of memories of my really shitty childhood. I avoided fully dying though, and made my way back to the main area of the map. Luckily, earlier in the game, the mystery box was kind to me and it gave me a paralyzer on the 6th day of Christmas, so I used that to quickly navigate the tunnels for quick revive. From there, I spent the next 20 minutes looking for the skeleton key that unlocks Leroy from his cage until I remembered I dropped him grabbing a chalk drawing out of the bank and felt even dumber than I usually do. Can I just take a second to praise Call of Duty for finally getting past that whole stage where you could only have one item at any given time and it would drop everything else if you tried to pick it up? Thank God we moved past that. On round 19, I went full stupid and tried to grab a 5th perk from the machine without even realizing, wait, I can only have 4. I blame the American education system for not teaching me numbers, how to pay my taxes, or how to properly cook microwave frozen dinners. My cat has also showed up and her name is Misty, and yes, that is actually the way you're thinking. I did name her after the Call of Duty Zombies character, so say hi to Misty in the comments. By this point in the game, as you can tell, the War Machine sucks. It sucks more than your mom looking for a free dinner at Red Lobster with enough to bring home for leftovers. Round 22 is my next down despite me having an insta-kill available to me and completely forgetting you can get PhD Flopper as a perma perk. I only remembered it existed when taking fall damage and getting the green smoke trigger for it completely by accident. Then on round 24, I got slapped more than something that gets slapped a lot, and round 25 is where we game overed. We aren't done yet though, because there are more maps where the War Machine is potentially more useful than this one. We back to Origins baby, where we start on round 7 where I finally got the War Machine after like 20 spins of the mystery box. Yeah, you heard me, round 7, which means I have to kill a panzer with it. And clearly I died, because no shit, I was going to die. Really, what did you expect from me? I'm basically throwing grenades at a panzer. Really, come on, what did you think was gonna happen? Next game, I got the War Machine on round 3, and after a few rounds of just bouncing grenades off walls, I made it outside and was able to purchase myself some good old Juggernog. In an effort to not get my ass slammed by the big beefy panzer, the rules got bent a little bit here. For the next few rounds, I used whatever Mauser ammo I had in order to turn on all of the generators and open up Pack-a-Punch. I was still using the War Machine, but I was trying to use my Mauser ammo for points. By the way, I should point out, if you ever see the video going weird, it's all because my external hard drive decided to take a temporary toaster bath and shit out on me while exporting the video, and it got corrupted. This also happened to the buried footage, but this one couldn't be fully recovered correctly. Next time it shits out on me, I'm using it to help me toaster bath. Anyway, once I punched a pack and saw the greatest camo in zombies history, I was ready to take on that big bully known as the Panzer. And after 15 shots or so of an upgraded grenade launcher to take down the first Panzer on round 8, I knew shit was gonna get real. But if no one got me, I know the Wonder Fizz got me, because it was the real homie and hooked me up with some PhD Flopper first spin, which was absolutely crucial to this challenge. The round 13 Panzer was back for bloated, but I didn't realize how sick on the sticks I really am. Now that I made that joke earlier on, I spoke about this challenge physically making me sick, and what I meant by that is I attempted this challenge yesterday and I woke up today feeling like I started a bar fight with a bunch of midgets in lingerie who just got done with a powerlifting meeting. My belief is that my body hated this challenge so much that it retroactively told me to go fuck myself. Moving swiftly on though, something I haven't mentioned yet is that throughout this game, I was finding the red dig sites to unlock perk slots. By the time we finished the game, I had all of them unlocked, which meant I could have technically completed the Origins Rainbow Perk challenge with only a War Machine. After round 25 though, I had found a strategy in which I noticed that if you jump and shoot the zombies near their head, then you're way more likely to knock off their heads, and it appears like it does more damage. For something that's a grenade launcher and you should really be shooting at the ground or at their chest, that doesn't really make much sense, but it worked for some reason. On round 28, I killed a Panzer like a Chad Love gamer and found a red dig site while I was there as well. And while I am skipping over large parts of this game, I do want to stress that the War Machine is actually getting quite weak at this point, and if I get trapped at all, I'm screwed. But that's not really the purpose of this video, is to show you guys how difficult it is. It's just to sort of make jokes and then also try to do a challenge at the same time, so I mean, you know. But in all of the chaos, I have one of the greatest escapes in my 10 years of playing zombies by panic knifing, and it pulled me out of the way of the horde. This just showcases how I am the best gamer alive, because my reflexes are so good that even complete accident saves me. It actually kind of reminds me of my conception. By the time round 34 came around, it was taking more than a full magazine to kill a group of zombies, and just it wasn't going very well, especially because I only had 54 shots when fully loaded. That meant I needed to get creative with my approach to these rounds. So you see, on Black Ops 2, if you damage zombies and then they get stomped on by the robot, they fully die out and don't respawn. I'm not even actually sure if you do need to hit them, but I did it anyway just for the shits and gigs. And this became my strategy basically from here on out. Next round, for some reason, a Panzer spawned inside of a wall, so I told him to fuck off, spit on his feet, and ran away before it somehow got out and killed me. After a few more hordes, and I was most of the way through round 37, I got trapped going from the bunker out into the middle area of the map because I couldn't shoot my way out, and I was just basically being impatient, not waiting for all the zombies to spawn. Those zombies taught me a really good lesson that lasted a long time, because for some reason I stayed down for like 45 seconds, and then I took a second down, and that was GG. So to answer the question in the title, no, you cannot reach round 50 with exclusively a War Machine. By round 40, it would take about 15 shots to kill a horde, and unless you have ungodly luck, I doubt you could even reach round 45. What's crazy about this, however, is that you actually use the war machine in some Origins high round strategies, because at max spawn rate, you can kill close to 200 zombies with it during an insta-kill. But that is it for me, however. If any of you guys do want to try this challenge, tell me a round that you get to. I'd actually be kind of interested in it. While you're down there, give me some challenges in the comments, why not? Like the video, subscribe, we're getting close to 100k. At 100k, we are doing round 100 with only a jet gun on transit. So yeah, I hate everything. Anyway, I love you guys more than your parents do. Bye.